Senator John Hoeven is a Republican from North Dakota. He chairs the Senate Agriculture Appropriations Committee. So, Mr. Senator, you're proposing a $15 billion farm aid package. Is that enough?
Well, good to be with you, Stuart. And as you correctly said, our farmers are facing lower income, and it's not just this year, but it's a multi-year impact, and they have much higher input costs. The inflation that we saw during the Biden administration greatly increased their input costs, everything, fertilizers, energy, you name it. That's why it's so important we're bringing energy costs down. But at the same time, the crop prices have been lower, and the Biden administration did not enforce the agreements we had for us to sell internationally, which is something that Jameson Greer, Scott Besson, and the president's working on very hard, is to get us more access to markets. So that means in the short term, we need to help our farmers to get through to better prices. And those are coming, and that assistance will be there in the One Big Beautiful Bill, or Working Families Tax Cut Act. We included enhancements to the farm programs, which will kick in next fall. But we need to get our farmers to that point while we're working to get them better markets, better access internationally. And that's what we're talking about right now in the short term.
President Trump promised to cut energy bills in half. Okay, now look, it's been a year in office in his second term. I don't think he's delivered on cutting energy prices in half. How much has he cut energy prices?
Well, gasoline prices, a gallon of gasoline during the Biden administration was over $3. Now we're down below $3. In my state, for example, it's $2.50. In some states, it's as low as $1.90. The overall average is somewhat higher because you got states like California that are so high because of their tax and their regulation. But it's going to continue to come down because we're producing more energy. We're up to almost 14 million barrels a day in this country. For example, in our state, we produce 1.2 million barrels a day. And now we're working on new techniques, new technologies called enhanced oil recovery, where we're going to produce more from our existing wells. We call it Crack the Code 2. It's a huge undertaking, but it's going to produce a lot of oil in this country and a lot more energy.
One quick question. If it's approved, the bailout of the farm assistance package, when do the farmers get the money, and which farmers get it?
Well, I think you'll see some emergency assistance, for some of the disasters, some of those kind of things coming. We typically call it a supplemental, I hope, within the next, say, weeks or several months. But in the short term, and again, it's just kind of a stopgap to get through to the markets we're working on and the better programs we put in place through the OB3, or the One Big Beautiful Bill.
OB3, One Big Beautiful. I got it. Thanks very much. Senator Hoeven, thanks very much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Stuart.